Are positive thoughts stronger than a small knife against a giant eagle? According to this kid, hell yeah.
Welcome to the Not So Scary Podcast, where we discuss tales, creatures, and legends that did not keep us up at night.
Hello everyone, I am Trix, I'm one of your hosts.
And I'm Chris, and I'm back from Japan. I didn't go to Japan.
Welcome back from Japan, Chris.
Thank you.
Have you heard of the boy who was saved by his thoughts?
Me. Just daydreaming all day. No, I have not. No.
Okay, I hadn't either. I was deep into Canadian folklore at one point, and I happened to stumble upon this one, and I loved it. It's a Native American tale, which we all know means that it was mostly an oral story passed down from generation to generation. And I want to believe that the OG version, first told by an ancestor who made the story up, has a ton more detail that makes more sense.
Oh, yeah. When you're playing telephone, things get lost in translation. So.
Yeah, by the time this was written, it's all kinds of messy.
Yeah, so... wasn't even a kid. He had a Game Boy the whole time. It was in the future. Oh my God. I don't know.
But the earliest publication that I found of the story was in 1922. Though the actual story is much older from my understing. I also... Yeah.
It's already wrong. It's so
wrong. It is so wrong. I also found many different versions that all ended at different points. So like the beginning is all the same, but then the different versions that I saw like just randomly decided to end in like different areas.
It's a lot of so this is it.
Yeah, it was just kind of like yeah. So the one I found is like the more fuller version, but if anyone listening who is from this part of Canada who knows this story, let me know if this is the actual full version or because it felt more full. It felt like it had the complete thing, but you know. Anyway,
is it the 2025 version, you know?
It's the 1922 version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So before we start, I will say I read this the first time and I was like, wait, what the fuck where are these characters coming from? And so I'm going to treat this like a play. And I'm going to tell you the characters before we dive in so you're not as confused as I was reading the story. And also before we do this, I could not find the song.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's fake already.
I know.
You know it's not worth it. I'm kidding.
But if anyone knows... if there is a song, please let us know.
What's the name of the...
The boy who was saved by his thoughts. That's the name of the legend.
Yeah, well, that's... Okay. That could be many songs.
That could be many songs. I did find a song, and it was like... It was very sad. It wasn't that sad. It was like, I think it was about someone who was trying to take their own life, and then they found life. And I was like, that's really nice.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You're like, I just wish it would have ended here, but...
I'm glad that person, is still with us. Anyway, so there's characters of the story. So there is a boy that is our protagonist of the story who is small and brave. So I picture my little nephew when I say that, and he is 5 years old. My little nephew's 5 years old.
Small
this boy,
brave.
I don't know. There's also the mother who is a widow, and they are both part of a tribe. And then there is the great eagle who creates winds in that region and is the antagonist. And then there is an old lady who is the wise elder, I'm assuming, and she is from the land of the little people who at some point are referred to as fairies. So I have no idea what's going on.
The duendes, dude. The duendes they're all together.
Fairies,
they're around the world.
I know. But she's an important part of the story. So let's just kind of go with it, you know? Are you ready?
Yes.
Once upon a windy time in the great land that became eastern Canada, there was a widow with a young son. According to the story, she couldn't do anything except rely on her child son. It didn't say why, so I'm going to go ahead and pretend that it's because she's injured. She and her son were really close. Everything was pretty normal until one day. The great eagle decided that he was upset that he didn't have enough food for himself or his little ones. The humans had failed him and his family, so for some reason, he thought it would be cool to create a storm and completely kill all the crops and everyone's joy along with it. So he will start eating small children if he can't find any more food, which he just destroyed.
Yeah, I was thinking he destroyed the food.
Yeah,
he could
destroyed
feed
the
the
crops.
kids, get them chunky, and eat them. Get out of here.
Yeah. So the boy and his mom, along with everyone else, were stranded and were too scared to go out. But one day, the boy realized that if he didn't do anything, then they would starve. He told his mom that he knew of a super obese beaver who lived in his house of reeds. He's confident that he can go and get him, and they would be able to eat for days. The mom was a bit hesitant. But again, I really need to believe that she was injured or something, because she eventually caved, seeing their situation. The boy told her that she must think of him always, and they will keep each other in their memories, so this way they can comfort each other knowing that they are connected. So the little boy got his hunting knife, and off he went to kill the beaver. He killed the beaver, and he put the beaver over his shoulder when the great eagle saw 2 meals, and he swooped in and captured the little boy with the beaver. So the boy has some fight in him. He's not scared of no great eagle, so he swung his tiny child-sized hunting knife, but the great eagle's great feathers were too strong, and the knife did not do anything. So the great eagle took the boy to his house nest, which was on top of a giant branch above the beach, completely impossible to get to by foot, and told the boy that he would first feed his kids with the beaver. But when that ran out, he was next. So days passed. So the beaver must have been huge. And the mom was worried sick. She knew her little boy, and he should have been back by now. At some point, she asked some of the other people from the tribe to go around checking if they could find him by the reeds, but nobody had come back to her with any answers. An old lady came by when she saw the mother crying. She comforted her by telling her that she had been given great powers by the little people of the hills, and she could help her. The mind is a powerful thing. Everything around us, the material world, it's nothing but a distraction. The mother is connected to her son no matter how far away they are, and she can still help him with her thoughts. So I imagine a montage of mental training with the old lady, and she gets this mother ready to communicate with her son telepathically. And she does! As the boy sits there, scared, and it's his turn when they ate the last of the beaver, he has a dream with his mother. The mother tells the boy that he has to lay there with his knife pointed up, and then when the great eagle swoops in to kill him, he's going to come in so hard that he's going to kill himself with the sharp end of the knife, even though it's really little. The boy listened to his mom and did just that, and it actually worked. He also then proceeded to kill all the babies for some reason. But then he realized he is a little savage. Yeah. But then he realized that he was stuck. The branch was so high up that any human he saw on the ground looked like ants. So again, his mom communicated with him through their thoughts and told him that the great eagle still had its wings. So all he had to do was cut a little pocket for himself in the eagle and then fit himself in it, and then drop himself down with the eagle's wings spread. Super simple. So he was scared because he's a child, but he trusted his mom. So he did just that. And this tiny boy was somehow able to navigate the great eagle's giant dead corpse, and he landed on the sandy beach. It took him a few hours to get home, and when he did, his mother was beyond delighted to see him. The little boy then spoke about his bravery and adventures with such great pride. But then the old lady from the little people of the hills came in to ground him and deflate his growing ego. She told him that he's being vain. None of this would have been possible without the power of thought. He wasn't alone in all of this. And he needs to remember that anything material doesn't actually mean anything. And with that, the little boy humbled himself and didn't boast of his strength any longer. The end.
That's such a cool story.
I know, it's such a great story. I appreciate the story so much.
But how big was the eagle?
I don't know. I mean, it's
thinking,
the great... He, like, destroyed crops and created a storm.
Like, I'm thinking this guy's like a dragon. That's how big I think. Like, this guy's huge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this beaver must have been the size of another little boy. Like, God damn. It's just...
I know.
Like, Jesus.
That beaver is like...
Yeah, like...
You feed families.
Then, okay, if you think this eagle's huge, then how big are its babies?
Yeah.
So how big was this fucking beaver that fed them for a week? Like, dude, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, this boy was strong as hell because he killed that beaver.
Yeah. With his little tiny knife.
He was able to get into the eagle's wings, I guess, whatever. Fly the eagle down.
I'm like, what? Yeah. Like, I feel like the boy keeps changing sizes to fit the story.
Oh, okay. Because for me, it's like, in my head, I was like, oh, he probably fit himself inside the eagle and then threw himself off, and the eagle took like the whole bumps down the cliff. Just doof, doof. That could be a thing, you know? I know that eagle's going straight.
But I was also thinking the great eagle is credited with creating wind. So they don't have wind no more.
Oh, damn. What's wind good for? You know? We don't need it. Get it out of here.
We don't need that.
We don't need wind. We do need wind. Oh,
but I do love this story. If you could control your mind, you could control anything.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like with a good attitude too.
Yeah, with a good attitude. And it's very in tune with what the Mayans also believe, which I appreciated.
What's that?
Like, I'm not going to control the world, but, I could control my actions.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And give back to the community. Yeah. So anyway, because this story made it to our podcast, how can we make this scary and modern in today's world?
Oh, God.
What I thought about was, like, this is a corporation, and it's like a super tall building, and the Great Eagle is like a CEO. And the little boy is an intern who had like a great idea, and the CEO just kind of takes the idea from him. So instead of the beaver, it's like an idea.
Uh-huh.
And then his mom is like, don't let that bitch take your credit. So then the little boy starts like a social media campaign where he pulls all the receipts. And then the CEO gets fired. And then he can't feed his kids.
What?
Because his kids only eat like luxurious foods. It's not scary, but I think it's relatable.
To who?
What? What are you talking about?
A CEO. Watch, is going to be relatable to us in the future. I'm going to hate that.
That's relatable to me right now.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Well, I guess because I worked at a big corporation.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking maybe to make it scary, the CEO could clone the little boy and make the clone a mindless thing. And then they're going to kill the real boy.
AI. they just get AI, and then AI. So AI is basically took our information and is taking it out there, and the CEO of every goddamn company right now is like, oh, AI is gonna fucking save us millions, and then they throw you this AI slop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your creativity, like nothing's gonna take. I don't know. That's a lot. Never mind. Okay, cut all these off. I'm gonna get deep into AI.
I know.
Yeah, well, a bunch of like companies do that now. A bunch of gaming companies, the Call of Duty people, they fired a bunch of people, and like a bunch of their art is AI slop, and I feel like you lose originality and stuff like that. Your thoughts and like all that cool stuff with AI. Like you just want more money, you want more food.
Yeah, everything's greedy.
And you're missing the small people. You're missing with the small people who are creative and stuff.
The little people from the hills.
Yeah. Which is us with the games. No. But yeah. I can see yours makes sense now. Yeah, but like I had to like put some like because you were like
But that's like to make it modern, like to make it scary. That's what I was thinking, like they have to like they want to kill because they in the story they do want to kill the actual little boy to feed the great eagle's kid. So I was thinking, like, why would they want to kill this intern? Like, but like to make it scary, I was like, they're gonna like legitimately try and kill this intern.
Oh,
this
you're right.
boy.
Like the big money companies.
Yeah, they're like trying to go after him, but they like his ideas so much that they've made an AI clone of him.
Yeah,
and they want to kill the real boy.
Ooh,
chilling.
Yeah, now that I thought about it, because I was listening to you, I was like, CEO. But yeah, you're right. They take your ideas and all that and make it theirs.
Yeah. But I do think that this story is still very relevant. This little kid was going against like this great, this big thing, and he was able to overcome it. He was able to overcome it. So it's still, still pretty relevant. Our ancestors did such a great job with these stories, but then it just got lost in translation because there's so much.
And there was a big bird, and the big bird had kids. They just added more and more.
But yeah. So, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
To make it scary or modern?
No, it's already happening with us. We're living the
I know,
ego
it's so
wind.
Scary. Okay, well, I think we did a great job with modernizing this story.
Yeah.
Which is a great story. Thank you, Chris, for listening.
Thank you, Trix, for sharing.
Thank you, listeners. And what is our next episode, Chris?
A full AI episode.
Oh no, fuck no. Our music is done by Killer Worms. Our art is done by Squishy Panda and Ghostface Wizard. And for all the nerds, reference links are in the show notes. Thanks so much for listening.